Oh, my oldest laptop I have has a bullet hole on it, and it still works.
You know, I said I was sorry. You're reaching for the last cookie. And it still works if you kind of tip it to one side. You know. Oh, hey! I didn't see you there. Welcome back. I was just going over some stuff about how new creators should make their videos and suggestions for that. And one of the things I saw was a new content creator should never, ever make Minecraft videos. You know, they're trite, they're overused, it's all been done before. Yeah, so there you have it. And that is what I say to that. I got my coffee, got my bucket of bait, the minions have been fed. Oh, hush up, you have been too. Let's do some fishing! Minecraft holds a very special place in my heart. I'll get into that some other day, maybe. I want to go over a couple things while we're out here enjoying this great weather. So let's start. I wanted to go back over the idea of response videos. No, I haven't changed my mind over it. It's still a pain in the butt to do because I'd have to go and hunt down new videos all the time. And, you know, there's also the whole citation needed issue because I'm not very detail oriented, which might explain why there's so many explosions in my alchemy lab. And also, last time I took a logic class was, oh god, about 6 or 7 years ago. And it's way too easy for the other side to move their goalposts and suddenly scream, "Straw man!" and off we go. And besides that, there are far, far better talented people out there in the ponage industry. I would have to spend a lot of time hunting down new material and getting my responses out there before they do. So, no. I'm just going to go ahead and stick to what I do best, which is... I'm not sure what that is. Snark, maybe? Anyhow, a couple of other things about the response videos that I've kind of been rolling around the back of my head is some of these channels out there, I'm not going to mention names, but I'm sure you know who they are. They put out the most outrageous tripe, and I honestly think that they're gunning for all the outraged responses. I just can't help but think that they use these to get views, which runs up their ad revenue, and for the larger channels shows that they're important to their advertisers and sponsors. To the smaller channels, it allows them to, you know, wear like a badge of honor the downvotes and the views that they get. They show it off with pride, practically. And then there's the ones that hide their ratings and comments, which tells me that they truly didn't like that, but I digress. This in turn seems to generate a lot of negativity in the whole ponage industry, and I get enough of that in real life. Sure, I'll admit I'm a proud member of the dark side, but I could be doing other things besides just adding more of the same that puts the dark clouds over YouTube. I could channel this energy into something that's, you know, a lot more fun, like midnight raids on the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, cheesecake. So yeah, that was just my thoughts there. The other thing I wanted to talk about real quick, and this is largely unscripted, so forgive me if I ramble a little bit. This goes out to a close personal friend of mine that I've known for about 30 years. He's having a really rough time at work, and I thought maybe I could lend him some thoughts, and I decided I'd put them up here in the event that any of my loyal listeners, all 2 of you, might be able to derive some usefulness out of it as well. Maybe you can relate. Who knows? My good friend, all I can tell you about your tough time at work is, generally speaking, everybody goes through it at some point or another. I can't relate to your particular one, but I can relate to high stress days with a boss that just doesn't understand. And from my own experience, I was stressing out one time. We were way behind on work, and we're getting to the point where we're weeks behind on work, and I was worried what they would say about it. I begged for overtime. That's how bad it was, and I hate overtime. And they turned me down, and I was stressing and gained headaches and just angry at the world. And my coworker, who sits beside me, looked over at me one day and says, "Why are you so stressed about it?" And I looked at her and I told her, because this is never going to get done. We are so far behind. We're never going to see the light of day again. And she's a little fastidious Asian gal, a hard worker. Everybody loves her. Well, that type of person at the office everybody just loves to have around, wishes they had, 30 more like her. That's why I was really surprised when she said, "Just let it go." And I kind of looked at her funny. I was like, "Say what?" And she says, "Just let it go. The work will be here tomorrow. Just let it go." It was probably the best advice I ever got. So my advice to you, good friend, is when you punch out at work, set down the work and go home. Clear your mind with some fun things. Watch some TV, put on a DVD, listen to some music, stuff that inspires you. And when you're feeling relaxed, then indulge yourself in some of those hobbies you have. You're an excellent artist, you're a good writer, you have a lot of side projects that bring you a lot of joy. Use those to clear your mind and go to a happier place. It sounds cliche, but try to stay positive. I mean, it sounds nice, but you gotta keep an open mind when you go into work. If you think you're going to have a bad day, it's going to turn out that way. If you go in with no expectations, that means the littlest happy things that occur at work are a pleasant surprise. Work is what we do to pay bills. It's not who we are. It's just a job. Hang in there. And this goes out to any of my viewers and not just my good friend. If you feel no one's listening to you, drop me a line. Give me a call. Contact me. Drop a comment. It may take a while for me to get back to you, but I'm willing to lend an ear. Sometimes all a person needs to do is just vent, and then they're good to go. Well, I think that about covers everything. Just in time. Speaking of explosions in the alchemy lab, I think I need to go check on the reagents I was calcinating. Alright guys, you take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon.